Hi guys, we are back. It's been a while. We're back with another Pilates workout and we are doing full body today. As always, if you don't have any equipment, you don't need to, but we are going to use 2 small weights today. I'm using 2 kg. It's completely up to you what you feel like using if you do. So just keeping these on the floor for now. We're just going to warm up your spine. So just coming onto all fours, facing the front of your mat. You're just going to come and lay all the way down, nice and flat, and pressing your hands into the floor. Take an inhale as you look up to the sky. And on your exhale, you're going to take your hips up into the air and press your hands into your mat, stretching through that lower back and your shoulders. Take an inhale here. Exhale, roll through your spine and take it all the way into that stretch again. Shoulders come down your back. Inhale, look all the way up. And again, exhale, those hips go all the way up into the sky, feeling your vertebrae go all the way through as you take those hips. Taking your arms, pressing them into the floor. Inhale. And then exhale, rolling through your spine again and coming all the way down. Take an inhale one last time. On your exhale, toes tuck under, hands come underneath those shoulders. We're pressing into your downward facing dog, pressing your hips up to the sky and stretching through those hamstrings. Just pedaling out your feet left and right, feeling that lovely stretch down the back of your legs, stretching through your hamstrings and your calves. Perfect. Try to keep those hips nice and still. Also pressing your shoulders away from your ears. You're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll back down through your spine and come back into that stretch. Perfect. Inhale. Amazing. You're just going to come back to your neutral position. Come and roll all the way up. And then from here, we're just going to come into all fours. So you're going to have your hands in line with your shoulders, your knees in line with your hips. If you are using a weight, you're just going to grab one single dumbbell and place it in your right hand. We're going to tuck the toes under and we're going to go into your downward facing dog. So stretching through the legs, you're going to reach that dumbbell towards your toes, squeeze through your abs, and then come all the way back down to your strong plank position. Exhale as you squeeze. Hips go to the sky, reach towards your feet, drawing your abs in. You want to really think about squeezing your belly button to spine here. Think about engaging through your deep core muscles and squeezing through as you take your hips all the way up. Perfect, guys. Just going with this right arm every single time, lengthening through those legs and reaching all the way through to the back. Gorgeous. You're going to take an inhale in every plank. Exhale as you lengthen. Reach towards the back of your mat. Gorgeous, guys. You've got 8 more here. Perfect. Taking those hips up in a nice straight line. This is your last 7. Final 6. Squeezing through those glutes as well. Protecting your lower back for 5. Final 4. Seeing if you can reach a little bit further every time. For 3. For 2. Final 1, you're going to reach all the way forward, squeeze, tiny pulses, 8, 7, reach, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, coming all the way down to all 4s. Perfect. Take a breather here. From here, you're going to stay on all 4s. You're going to have your hands in line with your shoulders again, your knees in line with your hips, and you're in a nice neutral spine. You're going to start to peel that right elbow back, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and then place that arm back down. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the elbow in towards your waist, and think about engaging through the back line of your body. Engaging through your core, your back, and your shoulders. Gorgeous. Perfect, guys. Lengthen. Squeeze. Really pulling that elbow all the way to the back. Taking your single arm row as you take that elbow behind you. Perfect. Moving nice and slowly, lengthen, squeeze. We're gonna start to go into those triceps. On your next one, we take that row, extend, bend, place the hand back down. Pull that elbow all the way to the back. Gorgeous, guys. Engaging through your core here is gonna help you work through that upper body. Take your time. Squeeze, feel those triceps starting to work. And on your next one, we're gonna add in your knees. We take that foot down, toes tuck under. Take a knee lift, take your elbow up, extend, bend, place it down, knees come down. Inhale, exhale, squeeze, pull back, extend, return, and slowly drop all the way down. Inhale, take your time. Perfect. Keeping your hips nice and still. As you lift those knees, drawing your abs all the way to the back. Squeeze. You've got 8 more here. Then we add a spinal twist. For 7. Amazing. Letting your abs help you. For 6. Keeping your hips nice and square to the floor. Last 5. Perfect. Staying in that neutral spine for 4. Last 3, guys. Making sure you are breathing. Last 2. Amazing. Moving with control. Final one, then we stay up. Just that arm for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop down. Adding on from here, we're gonna stay with the toes tucked under. This time you squeeze to lift the knees, pull the elbow back, take that spinal twist, engage through the obliques, and then bring it back to center. Knees tap down. Inhale, squeeze up, twist. Take it back to center, knees tap down. Perfect. Really drawing in those abs as you twist. Lifting through the waist and squeezing through those obliques. Taking your time, moving with control. Gorgeous, guys. Amazing. Keeping a nice soft bend in your knees as you lift and lower. You've got 8 more. Then we're going to stay in your twist. Last 7. Final 6. Last 5. Final 4. Perfect. As you take your chest towards the mirror, keeping the hips slightly tilted towards the floor so you can really feel those obliques working. This is your final 2. And then we're holding in that twist. Last 1. Hold it here. Just take little dips through those hips, extending that top arm. Squeeze down for 10, 9, pinch your waist, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down, facing center. From here, guys, we're gonna go into your rainbow. You're gonna keep this weight in your hands. Your right foot is gonna be in front of your left, legs extended. Left hand is still on the floor. We're gonna give that wrist a rest in a second. From here, we're gonna power up through those hips, lengthen, and you're gonna create a rainbow shape through your waist, lifting the hips and lengthening that arm in line with your shoulder. And then inhale as you take those hips all the way to the floor. Inhale here. Exhale, squeeze. Rainbow all the way up. Engage through the obliques and slowly drop those hips. The more control you move with, the stronger those abs and your core is gonna get. Perfect. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, driving up. Use your abs to squeeze to lift you into that rainbow shape. Thinking about lifting your hips up and over a big barrel. Squeeze. Obliques switched on. Gorgeous. Final 5 here, then we're holding in that rainbow. Last 4, belly button to spine, pinch through that waist, sculpting through the side of your body for 3. Amazing, really take that pinch, squeeze, last 2. Final 1, finding that rainbow, squeeze, take that arm in line with your shoulder and drop the hips down again, just like before. Inch up, inch down, you've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way down with control. Amazing, perfect guys. Taking a little breather, inhale, and then stretch that left arm all the way up and over towards the side of your mat. Lifting through the chest and just taking a few breaths. And again, taking it all the way opposite over. Right arm comes all the way over towards the mirror or wherever you are. I forget you're not in the room with me. Perfect. From here, you're just going to come and roll all the way up and then come and lay down on your left forearm. So your left forearm stays down and your knees are together. You're going to lift through your waist and grab a hold of that weight again in your right hand. From here, your weight is just going to come and sit on top of your legs. Inhale, and then on your exhale, gluing your toes together, you open the knees, lift the arm. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Perfect. Trying your best not to rock the hips backwards. You want to think about keeping your hips stacked on top of themselves. Amazing. Really gluing your toes together to create more tension through your glutes. So squeeze. Try not to just go with the motion. You want to really use those muscles and take your time. Perfect. Taking that deep inhale as you take the knees down. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Amazing, starting to feel those arms getting tired now as well. That is good, means we're working hard. We're going to start to add a leg extension on here. We take the arm up, open the leg, extend, toes tap down, and then close it all again. Squeeze up, open, toes, and close. Try not to let the knee relax as you close that clam position. You want to try and keep it open a little bit so we keep those glutes under tension. Keep them working. Perfect, guys. Lengthening through those toes. Try to find length through those legs. Gorgeous. Ooh, really starting to feel that in the arm now. Use your abs again to help you guys. We are going to start to add on again on your next one. We're going to lift all the way up through your hips. Take an inhale here. Exhale, squeeze. As you lift the hips, you open, extend, toes back together, and close. Hips go down. So we're using those obliques again that you've just warmed up. So they should be feeling pretty on fire by now. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Gorgeous. The more you point through those feet, the more you're going to feel those glutes working as well. Taking your time here. You've got 8 more like this, guys. Then we're going to stay lifted. Last 7. Amazing. Really trying to lift through that waist to get those hips off the floor for 6. Final 5. Perfect. Finding length through those knees. You're here for 4. Last 3, then we stay at the top. You're almost there. Last 2. Final 1, guys. Inhale at the bottom and then exhale, squeeze to lift. We're just going to stay lifted and take those toe taps for 10. 9, squeeze the obliques. 8, stay up. 7, 6, extend those feet. 5, 4, 3, 2, final 1, you hold that leg and slowly drop all the way down. Perfect. Amazing. Take a little second to rest and then swizzle yourself around. You're going to come and lay down on your back. Just grabbing your weights again, come to the front of your mat and then come and roll all the way down and lay nice and flat. You're just going to bring your elbows in towards your waist and your feet are just hip distance apart and a hand's distance away from your glutes. Take your inhale, exhale, roll through your spine, feeling each vertebrae lift, and then roll back down, feeling each vertebrae tap onto the floor. Perfect. Drive through your feet. You want to squeeze the feet down so we can create more tension through your glutes. Try not to let them relax at any given point. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press. Strengthening through the chest as well as your glutes here. Gorgeous, guys. Being mindful to keep your chest closed, so rib cage pulled down to the hips and you're not flaring out through that chest. Inhale, drop. Exhale, engage. Glutes and hamstrings squeezed as you press your feet into the floor. Dropping those hips down, and then on your next one, we're going to start to lift up through the heels. Heels lift. You continue with the same thing. Keep those heels high as you press up and press down. So you're just driving through the toes now. Amazing. Find length through your spine as you roll, making sure you're not arching through that lower back, pelvis tucked under. Really strong, guys. It helps to think about engaging your core here as well. Squeezing the belly button in is going to prevent you from arching that lower back. Make sure you're moving with your breath. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze. On your next one, we start to add on. We lift, turn those palms, open, squeeze through the chest, and return. Inhale. Exhale, drive up. Palms flip. Engage. Work through that chest line and lower. Perfect. Gorgeous, guys. Getting warm through those glutes. Strengthening all that body. Working your full body today. Press through your toes. The slower you move and the more control you have, the more you're going to feel this in all those right places. Being mindful about your movement. Gorgeous. Perfect, guys. Still taking your time. We start to add on at the top of your next one. You take those hips all the way down. Squeeze to lift up. From here, as you take those arms open, you lift one knee to tabletop, return, and then slowly drop down. Breathe. Exhale, lift. Open those arms. Left knee to tabletop. Lower. Stay on the tips of your toes. Challenging your glutes here and your core strength as well. Amazing. This is what we mean when we say full body. Challenging all those different areas. Again, move slow. You'll have so much more balance. There's no need to rush. You don't need to follow my pace. As long as you're not going quicker than me, then it's all good. Squeeze up. You've got 8 more like this. And then we stay lifted. Last 7. Perfect, guys. Find that full bridge every time for 6. Last 5. Amazing. You're here for your final 4. See if you can find a little bit more control with every rep for 3. Last 2. Final 1. We're going to stay lifted and we're just going to march those legs out. Opening through the chest, bringing knees to tabletop, right leg and left leg. Core is switched on here to help with that balance. You've got 8, 7, for 6, last 5, for 4, for 3, last 2, final 1. Keep whichever leg up you've got lifted, pulls through that single leg. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, we switch in 2. Last 1, switch those legs, small pulses. inch up, inch down, just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come all the way down. Weights onto the floor, hug your knees into your chest, and then just rock side to side. Release any tension, maybe finding a little click in your back like me. Take a moment here, just catching your breath. And then we're going to roll all the way up and we're going to switch to the other side to repeat everything over again. So coming to face the other way now, remember to take one of your weights. If you had it the first time, place that weight in your left hand this time. Find your neutral spine, hands in line with the shoulders, knees in line with your hips. Toes tucked under, we take an inhale. On your exhale, reaching up in your down dog, reach the weight towards your feet or your hand, and then lower all the way back down. Inhale, tap the knees. Exhale, squeeze. Hips lift, use your core. Perfect. Belly button to spine as you press the weight towards the back of your mat. Really draw your abs in. Send length through your legs. Shoulders away from your ears. Perfect, guys. Really getting into your core here. Lengthening through that spine as well. Use this as an opportunity to stretch. Squeeze, working through the abs, upper body, and lengthening. You've got 10 seconds here, and then we hold in that down dog. Last 9. Can you pull your core in tighter? For 8. Last 7. Final 6, keeping those hips square to the floor. For 5. Last 4, make sure you are breathing. Exhale, lift. You've got 3. Final 2. Last one, guys, find that reach. Hold tiny pulses, reach to the toes. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, come all the way down. Giving your wrist a little bit of a shake and then staying on all fours again. We're coming into those single arm rows. Left arm pulls back, release. Just making sure you are in that nice neutral spine here. Pull the elbow to waist. Lengthen, engage the back of your body. Use your abs here. Core should be super tight. Inhale, lower. Exhale, squeeze the elbow back. Amazing, perfect. Really pulling the elbow to waist here. Really getting into those shoulders. Engage in all those muscles. Perfect. Taking your time, we're going to start to add those triceps. Pull back, extend, bend, release. Moving slow. The slower you move, the more your core will get involved and we can work all those right muscles. Amazing. Working through your triceps. Perfect, guys. You've got 8 more here, then we're going to start to add those knee lifts. Last 7. Final 6. Gorgeous. Squeeze the shoulders together. You've got 5. For 4. I can feel my left obliques really working here, guys. So engage. Get those abs pulled in. You've got 3. Final 2. Last 1. You're going to pull those elbows in. Triceps, bend, release. On your next one, we add that knee lift. Lift. Extend, pull back, drop everything down. Inhale, squeeze, lift, extend, bend it, release, and lower those knees. Moving slowly, find your balance. Perfect. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Amazing, guys. You're just here for 8. Last 7. Good. If your wrists are getting sore, guys, I promise they are getting stronger. No harm is being done. This is your last 3. Strengthening that upper body for 2. Final one, we're gonna stay lifted, and you're just gonna take those triceps for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and slowly lower those knees. From here, we're gonna add in that spinal twist. We lift the knees, twist, lift through that left arm, take it back to center, tap the knees down. Try to just take a light tap. You don't wanna fully relax the knees down on the floor, just a light tap, keeping those abs working. Perfect. Right obliques engaged here. Lifting through the waist. Take your time. The slower you move, the more the core is gonna work, remember? Moving as slow as you can. Exhale, twist. Inhale, back to center. Drawing the belly button to spine. We're here for 10. Last 9, then we're gonna hold and pulse for 8. Last 7. Final 6. Squeezing through those shoulders as well. You've got 5. Abs switched on for 4. Lift through your waist for 3. Last 2. Final 1. We stay and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop down. Amazing. Weight comes onto the floor, taking your mermaid stretch. Right arm comes over, lifting through the chest. Catching your breath here. And then right arm comes over, left arm reaches. Perfect, guys. From here, we're gonna go into your final bit of abs. We're gonna go into those rainbows. So grabbing hold of that weight again if you've been using it. Right hand on the floor. This time left foot is in front of the left with those legs extended. Arm is just by your side. Inhale. Exhale, we rainbow all the way up, lifting those hips up and over your barrel. And then inhale, slowly with control, lowering those hips. So taking your time again. Squeeze. The slower you move, the stronger the core is gonna be. So true, especially in this exercise, guys. Finding strength through those shoulders as well to help lift that body. You're just here for 8. Last 7. Final 6. Last 5. For 4. Final 3. Seeing if you can lift those hips a little bit higher before we hold and pulse for 2. Final 1, guys. Reach all the way up and hold. Tiny pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly come down. Amazing. Dropping that weight. Take a reset, and then we just have your glutes and maybe a sneaky plank to finish. So grabbing that weight, coming down onto your right forearm, knees together, weight on top and lifting through that waist. You want to have space between your ear and shoulder and the waist on your floor. From here, arm lifts as the left knee lifts, gluing those feet together. You want a nice parallel line between your knee and your feet. Squeeze, go slow. You want to peel that knee up. Find length and space through your waist. Perfect. Gorgeous, guys. Final little bit of legs here and final little bit of upper body. Amazing. Squeezing that knee up as slow as possible so you can really feel those little glute muscles working. You want to peel that knee up. Trying your best to keep the knees forward and trying your best to keep the hips forward and not rocking backwards. Perfect. Really squeeze your toes together. Amazing, guys. Starting to add that leg extension. We lift, extend, bring it down, and lower. Amazing. Taking your time. Perfect. Gorgeous. Squeeze. Point through those toes, and then carefully take that knee. Being mindful not to relax the leg at the bottom. We keep those legs working. Gorgeous. Amazing. If your neck starts to ache, you can take a look over that right shoulder if that helps you. So nice, guys. This is your last 8 like this, then we're gonna start to lift up those hips for 7. Final 6. Last 5. For 4, can you squeeze the glutes and extend those feet a little bit more for 3. Final 2. Last 1, and then slowly lower down. Take an inhale. On your exhale, we're gonna lift up through those hips. Squeeze, extend, take it down, and lower. Make sure you breathe in between. You've just got 8 of these, and then we're gonna stay at the top. For 7, keeping that chest and hips facing forward. For 6, no more legs after this. For 5, no more arms after this either. For 4, last 3. Amazing, lift those hips all the way up. For 2, engage those obliques. You've got your last one, and we stay at the top. Just that foot, tap 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and slowly bring it down. Oh my goodness, amazing. I am honestly struggling. Oh my God, first workout back after my holiday. It's not easy. We're gonna finish with a little bit of an ab challenge in your plank hold, and then we are gonna be finished. We're gonna come onto your forearms just to give those wrists a break. So come all the way down. We're just gonna find your plank position, squeeze the glutes and your abs. Hold it there. We're gonna rock forward and back. Perfect. Very small, minimal movement. We're just finishing here today in your ab challenge. Squeeze through your core, slow and controlled. Amazing, we're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, holding in that plank, lift the legs, 10, 9, keep the hips still, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop those knees, reach into your child's pose, and press your chest all the way to the floor. Hold in there, guys, catching your breath for a second. And then when you are ready, come and roll all the way back to center, coming into cross-legged. Like always, take an inhale, exhale, left hand on the floor, right arm reaches over. Try to press the knees to the floor. Staying here, then turning your chest again to face that knee. Relax your head, drop forward. Opening back to center, and then come all the way over. Right hand down, left arm reaches over. Amazing, stay where you are again. Turn your chest to face the floor. Drop the chest and shoulders and hold. Coming back through center, lift all the way up and over. One final breath, inhale, reach all the way up. And then exhale, bring your hands to heart center, and you have finished. Thank you so much, guys. That was a tough one. I will see you in my next video.